Hello and welcome everybody to another Battleground Games Live. Welcome to our dining room. Hi, I'm Andrew.
I'm Amanda.
And this is Bellicor. He's just going to be watching while we play.
That's creepy.
So welcome to our board game stream. Hello, Lobster of Revenge.
Oh, are you sad that your sage is gone?
Yeah. Our cat has been destroying our plants.
No, just a single plant.
Yeah.
We brought the plants in because it's New England and it's cold out. And we brought the sage in first because it can get waterlogged easily. So I was like, I want to bring it indoors, right? And I thought, I want it to get really good sun all winter. So this is like the best sun, this wall right here. So I was like, I'll put it in this window on a plant stand, right? That'll keep it safe from Clara. The pot is the same size as the surface of the plant stand. So she sat in it. She flattened it out.
Doing it, but we found the plant like flattened out with a Clara-sized like hole in the middle of it. So
she basically just sat her big butt right into the middle of the plant.
Right up.
I'm sure she did.
It was sunny. It was warm.
Sunny and warm. It smelled nice, apparently. And that's where she decided to be for who knows how long. But she got dirt all over the floor. She broke off a bunch of twigs. And she flattened the plant somehow. So hopefully it's in the guest room now. And now the rosemary is in that window. And apparently cats don't like the smell of rosemary. So I have my fingers crossed that she's not going to flatten that. It's a lot bushier than the sage was.
Yeah.
So probably harder for her to
burrow into.
Just climb right into. I mean, she could do some major damage with it. But yeah. So that's been our day.
Well, it's been part of our day. You may be wondering, chat, why are there so many games on our dining room table? Well, partially because we own a lot of games.
Yeah, we own so many games.
But partially because Amanda, as one of our Extra Life incentives, has offered to paint 3 minis.
Yeah.
I'm going to be painting 4 minis and 1 small squad. But Amanda decided that she would like to contribute as well, and she hasn't done any painting in a long time.
I'm surprised you didn't do her. You didn't take a picture of her.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous one, too.
Yeah. Anyway.
We'll take more pictures.
Yeah.
But she wanted me to take pictures of some of the minis that she's painted so that she could have some examples to show.
Yeah.
So that people would have an idea of what their minis potentially could look like. And so I took pictures of several minis today. She has
took pictures of my Highlander figures.
Collections from River Horse. She has the Highlander minis.
Yep.
She has the Dark Crystal minis. She has the Labyrinth minis.
The one I'm the most proud of. Can you guess which one I'm the most proud of, actually?
I think Ludo.
You are right. It is Ludo.
Ludo is pretty spectacular, especially she got a little glint in his eyes.
I'm so proud of that.
So subtle and so fantastic, especially at that scale. He looks fantastic.
I'm so proud of him. I'm also incredibly proud of Didymus because of the blanket.
Yes, which you looked at reference for to get it as close to the movie as you could.
I actually found a full reference for it.
I'm really proud of your Connor MacLeod with the MacLeod tartan. That's pretty damn impressive. And it actually says MacLeod on his claymore.
Yes, it does.
That's, Amanda, that's some detail. That's more than I'd be capable of, I think.
Oh, I should have done my trucks from Wasteland Delivery Express. Service. But yeah, so, and I also have all my Fallout figures.
I didn't get them out.
Yeah, which you haven't done yet. But, and the Doctor Who figures.
So we got out a whole bunch of games that Amanda has painted figures for and took some photos so that she'd have some examples that she could show off.
Yep.
As you are well aware, Lobster of Revenge, I have been painting the demon Bellicor. And there he is.
In all his glory.
Yeah.
All
you
that
can't see him
he
terribly
is.
well, but you can see the scale. Like,
Yeah.
look at the size of this guy.
He's so large.
I think it comes across pretty well
so
now that he's
vascular.
mostly assembled and I'm doing like fine detail work on him, because when I'm painting on stream, I can't fit him on camera. He's too dang big to fit on camera.
Too ding dang big.
Yeah. So.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my figures.
Sure.
Reminding myself of what I've actually done in the past.
You've done a ton of figures, Amanda.
Yeah, I know.
You've done some spectacular
I
work.
don't have photos from John's mechs.
Right, yeah.
And I don't have good photos of Steven's Santorini.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was really proud of those Santorini figures because it took very cartoonish figures and I made them look good.
You definitely did.
I was really, really pleased with the Golden Fleece as well because that was tough. But yeah, we have a lot of games that I have done painting for. So I'm going to be offering to do painting for 3 people.
Right.
For
So
D&D
if you have
minis.
a mini that you wish to have custom painted, what you need to do is go to our Extra Life page, which should
It's
be
right up there.
Is it up there?
It's above us.
Okay.
I'm watching our stream. It's above us. It's
Well,
over there.
That has the ticker,
Oh, yeah.
but you need to go to the actual page.
Which is
There
down
should
below
be-
us.
Yeah. There should be a link to Extra Life in the widgets down below the stream
Yes.
that you can click on.
It is directly below me.
Excellent. And if you click on that, it will take you to our Extra Life donation page, and you'll see that there are several incentives listed, one of which is Amanda's
Painting
Paint
skills.
a Mini. So it's a $5 incentive. You donate $5 if you win, and there will be 3 people drawn out of the pool.
I'll put it this way. I have done one commission for a friend. I did John's mechs just because I wanted to, because those were gorgeous figures and I really wanted to paint them. I really, really wish I did have a good picture of the green one because I was really pleased with the glow that I got using like a yellow wash. And Tomoe, because that fine line work was so hard.
Yeah, it was impressive.
But that I did his just for fun. I did Steven Santorini just because I wanted to do those figures. I thought they would be a little bit of a challenge because they were less realistic and more cartoonish.
Yeah.
And other than that, I did Andrew's D&D figure. And he told me he would pay me for it, and I never gave him an amount. But most people who do like commission work, it's time.
Yeah. Like with the Kill Team squad that I did, I did that as sort of a marathon. And it was 10 figures and took me about 10 hours. So I got down to an hour a figure, which is definitely my personal record.
But there's also, with Kill Team, you're doing a squad.
Yeah.
Which means that you have sort of a theme to go with.
Yeah, and it's assembly lined.
Yeah, it's very assembly line, and you're not sort of personalizing each one to the same extent. When you're doing individual minis, like I would say each one of these Fallout ones, I did a Fallout game for like a full one 1 year for Extra Life. And that took me a good 10 hours or so, all told. It probably took me about 2 or 3 weeks worth of painting in the store, and that was about 4 or 5 hours each time, I would say, solid. I'm doing my friend Sarah's Highlander game figures, and that probably takes me a good 3-4 hours per figure. So yeah, it's time, and when you think about time, my going rate per hour professionally as a librarian is up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you think about that, when you think about how much time it takes to do a figure, and then also supplies like paint and the like, figure has to be provided by the winner. I'm not sourcing figures for y'all. Provide me a figure and I will put paint on it to the best of my ability. But you could have for $5 something that I would probably charge more like 50,
20 or 30,
yeah, depending, probably between $30 and $50.
Yeah.
Depending on the amount of detail and the size of the figure and whatnot. What is all this schmutz on our table?
I don't know. Schmutz.
I bet it's cat schmutz.
Probably is. Probably Clara.
It probably is. From eating sage. All right.
So, since we had all these games out, we thought we should play one of these games.
Yeah, we should play a game that we have out.
And we sort of debated on some of the games that we have and decided to do another game of Doctor Who Time of the Daleks.
Yeah.
Now, we do own many expansions for this.
They aren't painted.
But they aren't painted.
Because I absolutely, positively despise
The Sixth Doctor.
the Sixth Doctor's coat.
Yeah. Colin Baker's outfit is loud. It was loud.
It's not just loud, it's as if they made something to be impossible to recreate. It's like they were like, we're going to...
Plaids and stripes and
It's
polka
not-
dots.
It's this patchwork coat,
Yeah.
but it's not square patchwork. It's like these pieces up the back that go like this, but then one's broken in one way and one's broken in another. It's horrible. It's absolutely obscene the way that coat was put together. I have found layouts online from like cosplay forums for people trying to figure out how to put together a Sixth Doctor coat, and it is without a doubt one of the most frustrating things I've ever looked at in my life. And this is coming from someone who also sews and who has also done like quilting and patchwork. This coat is an abomination.
We also have to fix one of the figures. Apparently, it's a manufacturing defect because I've had several people, or at least one other person, who had the same problem.
I felt really bad about snapping poor Clara's legs off at the ankle, but apparently it's a thing that happens with that figure.
So the figure must be molded with a lean. And the first instinct that everybody has when they take it out of the box is to tug on her. But because it's resin, it snaps instead of
the
bending.
thing is, she's not leaning in a direction that she should be leaning.
Yeah.
She's leaning like backwards. Like it's not a position that it should be. Hey, Bernie!
Welcome!
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, that's pretty bad. I'll just sort of like gently just sort of nudge it, and nope, just snap.
Yeah, if it was plastic, it wouldn't have been an issue, but the fact that it's resin, resin is just so delicate.
And the frustrating
so
part is the base game is plastic.
Yeah.
And at least one of the other expansions is plastic. But then the rest of the expansions are resin. And I wasn't thinking about that when I opened up hers.
So, Doctor Who Time of the Daleks has just been reprinted. So this was out of print for a long time, and I felt bad playing it on stream and showing it off when we couldn't sell it. But it has been reprinted. The new version, instead of having Peter Capaldi here in the center, has Jodie Whittaker in the center because they reprinted it with the 13th Doctor as one of the 4 primary Doctors that you get to play. So,
which is very exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. We have Jodie Whittaker's figure.
Yeah, we have the figure. We have a whole bunch of the expansions. We have all the expansions.
We have all the expansions. The only thing we do not have, and chat, this is an impossible thing to get, but if you want to help us out, they made a limited run of the War Doctor, the John Hurt Doctor.
Oh, God, right. Yeah, it was like a con-only
Exactly, it was a con-only exclusive in the UK. So there are maybe 100 out there in the wild.
Yeah, Bernie, that's basically the sitch with this. But yeah, there are only a handful of them out there, and we are not in possession of any of them. But I mean, if someone were to get a hand on one,
exactly.
we wouldn't say no.
I don't know. Every once in a while, I hit eBay looking for it, and I find other War Doctor stuff, but not
that.
Yeah, not the Gale Force 9 War
Well,
Doctor.
just think of it this way. I have happened upon some wild things on eBay and been able to snipe them really fast. Mm. So you just got to hit it at the right time.
I just suspect that they were snapped up by collectors, and they're in collections now.
Yeah.
They're not going to show up for sale.
Until someone decides to liquidate their collection.
A
Titans vinyl? No.
Are we talking about vinyl? We've got some vinyl records over here if we're talking about that.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're referring to, Bernie.
Anywho.
Also, Bernie, it's good to see you and say hi to you.
Welcome.
Hi.
Glad you could be here. Maybe you'll be able to join us for our Extra Life Marathon this coming weekend.
No, it was an expansion for this game.
Yeah, it was
Gale Force 9 War Doctor expansion for Doctor Who Time of the Daleks. Gale Force 9, not known for their timely and prompt expansion releases. Yeah.
Yeah, Gale Force 9, I don't know. Our Daleks all have bent guns. Well, this one does. His plunger is bent.
Andy, sometimes Daleks have issues with their plungers, and it's not kind to draw attention to it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What color do you want to be?
Blue. As always.
Here's your TARDIS.
You know me.
I'll be red.
Yeah,
that'll be a good contrast.
What I've learned painting these Doctor Who figures is that the costumers for Doctor Who really like plaid and check.
Shall we play with
fabric?
With
K9, definitely.
Okay.
They really like plaid fabrics, checked fabrics, which is a giant pain in the ass because those things are really hard to paint. That's what I learned doing these figures. And
Which Doctor do you want to start with?
I'll start with one.
Okay.
Let me start with my little old man.
Then I will start with...
Where's my blue ring?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, apparently they just really, really liked plaid. I don't know if it was just that it was in at the time.
I'll start with 11.
Or if it was that it made for it read well on lower,
old black and white TVs?
Yeah, on lower fidelity televisions. If it added a texture and a depth that wasn't going to be seen otherwise. There are a lot of tricks you can use when you're doing black and white television and when you're doing low resolution or lo-fi TV screen and film that you play around with texture and you play around with color. If you've ever seen the set photos, on-set color photos of the Addams Family house.
No, I haven't, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
My God, it's all pinks and greens and stuff because you want them to read in black and white as different colors. And in fact, the black and white, the costumes used in WandaVision in the first few episodes are garish colors that you would not think they actually were because they read differently when they're in grayscale. So I know that...
Oh no! I just threw a TARDIS on the floor. So this is a cooperative game for 2 2 to 4 players.
Yeah.
I think with some of the expansions, you can expand it out to 5 players. Or
6. It's 6.
Okay.
It adds 2 colors,
Okay.
purple and orange. You were going to try and do Paper Commander for Extra Life.
Ooh.
Were you going to do that in the store, Bernie? Or at home? Like, what were you going to do? But yeah, I'm wondering if the plaid and checked fabric was a way to add texture in a way that was really hard to do, that read to most people's TVs. Excuse me. But God, did they love plaid. It may not be immediately apparent, but our favorite 4th Doctor is wearing no fewer than 3 plaid patterns most of the time. Most of the time his pants are like a denim-y plaid. They're a plaid, but they're a denim blue plaid that doesn't always read as plaid on screen unless you're really close up. His vest, his waistcoat is plaid, and his shirt underneath is a different plaid.
I feel like there were cards for the doctors that tell us, where are they? That tell us what companions we start with. Because you start with
it's in
Susan, and I start with, is it in with the anomalies? No.
Maybe?
In with the companions? I'll find them.
Okay.
Give me a moment to find stuff. Oh, there's K9's rules.
That would be really fun, Bernie. Maybe not this year, but next year. Next year, that would be really cool. And next year, hopefully, we'll be in a better position to do more from the store and less from our home.
Dice reference.
Thank you. But yeah, so what I learned is that the costumers really like plaid. Even what's his face here, Matt Smith. Even he has just a ton of plaid on that you don't notice unless you get a really close-up look at his character, at like his costume. His jacket has a subtle plaid to it, and his shirt has a subtle check to it. It was a revelation looking up costume reference for them, and I consider myself a Doctor Who fan. I've watched a lot of Doctor Who.
Am I correct that you start with Susan?
Yes. Well, I'm linked with Susan. Alien Susan. This is Earth Susan.
Oh. No, that should be Alien Susan.
No, yeah, oh, it is. But it says she's linked with Barbara Wright.
Yeah, which means that if you find Barbara Wright...
Oh, I get to pull her.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's my doctor. Here's my companion.
I got Laura.
So, yeah, I looked up a lot of costume reference, and yeah, I figured, having looked at the reference for the other doctors and the companions, I thought, I'm going to do the one I'm least looking forward to first and get it out of the way, and that happened to be the 6th Doctor. That was a mistake, because it totally derailed me from painting anything else. I got so bogged down by the 6th Doctor's horrific coat that I never
went back.
Yeah, I never went back to
any
it.
Of the other things. So, well, someday.
Well, I'm going to have to pick up the paintbrush again if people bid on...
So this is a game that does require a fair amount of real estate, just because it's got a lot of decks. It's got the Alien Companion deck. It's got the Earth Companion deck.
Then we also end up putting out just a ton
cards.
of locations.
Yeah, it's got all the locations.
Yeah, let's move these Daleks over here.
Okay, yeah.
Because they're going to go on to location cards eventually, right?
Move
Like,
Peter
let's just
Capaldi and
move them over
Baker.
there and... I'm going to put that there for now. Because we're going to need this space for locations.
And
location.
location. Beginner mode, which means that there's certain locations we want to take out,
Yeah.
or a certain.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So, Bernie, what have you been up to, friend? It's been a while.
We each get 2 sonic charges to start.
I get some Sonics.
And we each get 2 timey-wimey cards.
Ooh. Just working. Yeah, same.
I mean, he had Halloween. I saw a picture of you dressed as Mario, which I thought was hilarious.
I downloaded it yesterday evening, the new Animal Crossing. I would say if you want to play it, download it sooner rather than later, because there are a couple of things that you're going to want to get started on. One of which being gyroids and getting Brewster to come to town, which you're going to need to make use of the new abandoned island trip, because Captain is back. So you're going to have to go take a boat and get yourself some gyroid fragments and then bury them. And then go talk to Brewster. Hey, Clara. And apparently there's a new gardening and harvesting mechanic, but I haven't found a way to get seeds for that yet. So I don't know how to raise, like, wheat and tomatoes yet. But
For
apparently
your
you
first
can.
few games.
Yeah, I heard Forza comes out like tonight. There a couple of people I follow online were like, "Yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming very late tonight." And other people they were talking to were like, "Why?" And they were like, "Forza. I'm going to wake up really early." Yeah, like Forza, I think there's a Call of Duty thing coming out. Animal Crossing just came out. Like, there's a lot. There's so many video games.
Yeah.
Also, tomorrow, I am buying myself Unpacking.
Oh, yeah.
A cozy game about unpacking boxes to move into a new house. Andy, didn't you say that you have Clara with you?
I do, in fact, have Clara.
Hey, Bernie, check it out. It's Clara.
Named, in fact, for the Doctor Who character.
Indeed. Because we've had 3 cats with Doctor Who companion names.
And
Leela.
we figured she was dark-haired, and she's our impossible girl.
Hi.
Clara.
She hasn't come up to visit us on a game table in a couple of weeks.
No. It's been a little while.
She's like, well, you took away my sage.
Yeah, sorry, kitten.
She's like, these look like wonderful cat toys. I want to chew on all of these.
Start on Earth. And remove dilemma cards and anomaly cards that have a Dalek icon. So if you want to look through the time anomaly
I'm
cards,
sorry, I have a cat.
see if you can find any that have a Dalek icon and remove those.
Okay.
And they say we have the option of ignoring fixed point, time locked, and time breach,
Okay.
which make things hard.
Okay, so these are the time anomalies we're left with. And these are the ones we're not using. I'll just move my stuff over here, okay? Yeah. I'll just go over here.
We really should play with some of the expansions. I'd be curious to see what it adds.
Yeah. You know how to computer. Yes, this is Clara. Hi. She's our baby. She's very cute. Yeah, we did discover that she was sitting in our sage plant. It's a thing that she's been doing, apparently.
Right, and we'll put out our first 3 dilemmas on Earth.
Do you want to switch to overhead?
Yeah, give me a sec. And we'll put out our first alien location. No, we don't yet.
No,
Okay.
not yet. One of us has to decide to travel away from Earth to do that.
All right. So let's go to overhead cam.
Y'all.
Here we are, chat, on overhead cam. Ignore the glare here. That's only covering up the timey-wimey cards, really. So this is a race. We are attempting to reach Gallifrey before the Daleks do. In addition, Daleks will periodically appear in locations, and if 8 Daleks come out, after 5 Daleks come out, the 6th Dalek is Davros, and then if a 7th Dalek is called for, we lose the game. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I haven't looked at my timey-wimey cards. I don't know what I have. Okay.
I have a way to give you some charges, some sonic charges, and I have a way to re-roll a thing.
Okay. I have a way to slingshot one of us forward. And I have a way to re-roll something.
All right, I got a question for our new follower. It's about your name. Is it a question about felt? Is it using the word natch? Or is it what I think it is?
Because if it's what we think it is, you're probably going to get banned. Since we have a mod here.
That's me. And I've had to deal with some shit this week at work.
So bannings might happen.
Don't try me. I have had 2 men behave very badly in my library. So guess what?
Yeah.
The guy I had to file the incident report on yesterday because he was fondling himself in the library. Ew. The director emailed me back and was like, Amanda, it looks like you handled this really well.
No.
And I was like, well, I appreciate that phrasing. Please. I handled nothing.
All right, so you are the first Doctor.
Yes, I am.
So you're going to go first, which means I go second, which
I will
means
be back.
I get...
Yes.
I do love all the quotes.
They're so good. So I'm going to. What am I going to do? What do I want to do?
The first
what
thing
are
you
my
do is
options?
you get 2 Sonic tokens.
Okie dokie. So I
turn.
have 4 Sonic.
Then, if you have any equipment you do not want in your TARDIS, you can uninstall it.
I have no equipment.
Then, if you have any equipment in your hand that you want to install,
I have
you can pay the
nothing.
Sonic cost
I
to
have
install
no
it.
equipment in my hand that I want to install.
Yeah, I don't have any equipment.
Yeah.
You can optionally dismiss a companion to free up space in your TARDIS.
Nope. I think I'm going to keep Susan.
All right, so
She
then
seems
we're
pretty
ready
decent.
to go. Travel. Stay at your current location if there is an unsolved dilemma there.
I'm here, right?
Yes, you're on Earth.
Okay.
Or move to any other location or play a new location. Whenever you place a new location, and draw 2 dilemmas and place them there. So let's find out what our dilemmas on Earth are.
Yeah, let's find out what we've got. So here in Earth Future, we have the Deadly Assassin. Time Breach. Dice pool is limited to 7 dice. And if you fail, you lose 3 charge tokens and move the Dalek ship forward 2 spaces. That's pretty gross.
We have
love it.
here in Earth present, this really should be in Earth past, the Silurians. On a fail, discard 2 timey-wimey cards and move the Dalek ship forward 2 spaces. It requires
Also
2
gross.
successful speech bubbles. Plus
3
a
green
run.
and a blue.
Yeah.
That might be a good one for me to do.
So the Earth tasks are generally easier and help you sort of
Except for
buff
future.
yourself.
Future is hard.
So what do you get if you beat Earth Future?
You get to remove a Dalek token or move the Dalek ship back 2 squares.
Yeah, so that's not really applicable right now.
Yeah, not at the moment.
In Earth Present, the reward is advance 1 square and draw a timey-wimey card.
Right.
In
And
Earth Past, it's recruit a companion.
for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have no companions, you get to recruit 2 part-time companions instead of 1. The dilemma in Earth's past is the Voord. Move the Dalek ship forward 2 spaces if you fail, but it only requires like 3 things to actually manage it. So
that's a good way to get some companions early game.
yeah.
Or restock your companions if
Yeah.
you've had some disasters that have caused companions to disappear. So, if you wish to move to a location other than Earth or a time anomaly, you must roll the TARDIS die, and we'll talk about that if it
Yeah, you
happens.
see if you get to decide where you go or you get a random location,
Right.
basically, right?
So, where do you want to go? Do you want to stay on Earth, or do you want to adventure out into time and space?
I'm going to stay on Earth for now, and I'm going to go over to the Silurians.
Okay.
Okay. Wibbly, wibbly, wibbly. Okay. So,
Actually, we don't move your TARDIS.
yeah,
your
we move me.
doctor. Yeah.
So I get 4 black dice, a blue die.
Susan gives you
1 black die.
one black die.
And then I get to re-roll a green and a blue. No. I get to change 2 of my black into
A green and a
a
blue.
green and a blue. And I get to re-roll a black.
Gotcha. All right, so what's up? Oh, we need a dice tray?
Yeah. No, I don't have my dice tray over there.
I think I have one. Yes, in fact, I can see it. It's over by my computer. So hang on. I'm going to mute myself, and I'll go grab that.
Our new friend didn't answer my question.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you can't whisper at me because I don't allow whispers from people I'm not friends with. You know why? Because when I used to allow that, I got dick pics.
Seriously?
Yeah,
I have never gotten a dick pic.
that's because you're not a girl on the internet.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
disappointing. All right, I realize this is a very large dice tray, but... Well, you've got your 2
I've got my
speech
2
bubbles.
speech bubbles. Got a running man. So I need
an idea,
an idea.
which is something you can get on a blue die pretty easily.
But I can't re-roll my blue die. I can re-roll a black.
Let's see if I can help you here. Yes, any adventure. So I can help you out if you want.
Neat.
I will spend a sonic charge.
I mean, let me re-roll this
Oh,
black and
Okay,
see if I
yeah,
get
see
it.
If you
and
get
then
the 1 in 6
yeah,
chance.
we need to clean this. No.
Okay. Then I'm going to spend a sonic charge and give you some jelly babies.
Whoop! I do love jelly babies.
Jelly baby,
So,
you get to re-roll a blue.
yeah. Nope.
Darn. You can spend 2 sonics to re-roll, or no, 2 sonics to just set something to a face,
No,
right?
2 to re-roll and 3 to set it to what I want.
You want to just
I'm just going to
spend
spend the 3. I'll get 2 more next time, and I have
Yeah.
ways of getting more. Thank you for your jelly babies, but we have to
Yeah, I'm
discard
sorry
your
they
jelly
didn't work.
babies. They were very delicious anyway. So yeah, here I am. I'm going to spend those. I'm going to get whatever the...
So the prize
I
is you get
advance
to
1
advance
square.
1. and you draw one timey-wimey card.
Neat. Okay.
Now, when can we exchange timey-wimey cards? Is it when
I don't know.
when we call upon each other for help?
Maybe?
Oh, companions. We forgot to recruit a companion for you.
Do I get to recruit a companion there?
Hang on.
An Earth present?
If you have an empty companion space on your TARDIS console, you may recruit a companion at the start of your adventure. So, to do so, discard a timey-wimey card or Sonic Charge token. So you didn't do it, but let's remember we can do this.
Yeah.
And then they go into a non-linked companion. Oh, she's playing with her toy.
Okay. Neat.
Let's see. And the answer with linked cards is
If they show up.
if you're in the correct type of location, you don't
You
draw
can-
a random one.
you
can
go
search
find
out
them.
that one.
Well, so I could have gone and found Barbara Wright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
And you drew a timey-wimey card.
Yes, I did.
All right. So I am going to stay. I'm going to go to Earth's past
Alrighty.
and fight the Vrood.
The Vrood.
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 Clara. I thought she was linked to Rory, but I guess not.
No, why would she be linked to Rory?
No, you're right. You're right. She's linked to nobody because there's no Pinky in this. So I'll grab an Earth companion.
Mm-hmm.
It is Barbara Wright.
Oh.
Is not bonded to me yet. And I don't have to spend a timey-wimey card or Sonic Charge to do that because I'm
you're
in Earth past.
Yeah.
If I have no companions, I get 2. So,
You need to roll 2 speech and a fist.
right. So, Clara gives me... Well, let's start with my base pool. I have 4 black
Mm-hmm.
and
a blue.
1 blue. And then Clara gives me 1 green, and if she's with the 12th Doctor, 1 red.
You're with the 11th Doctor.
Oh, sorry.
Clara!
So she gives me 1 blue with the 11th Doctor.
Yeah.
Barbara Wright lets me
She lets you change 2 of your blacks to greens.
to greens. So I'll get 2 greens.
And lets you change a black to a running man.
Yes.
If
and
you
re-roll all blacks.
Yeah.
I
Man,
need
I should
one
have
more
went and
blue?
got her.
All right. So I need 2 speech bubbles and a fist. I don't have any reds. So,
Well, I mean, there are fists on the blacks, but not on the green or the blue.
yeah.
So,
This is going to be tough.
well, I have a timey-wimey card that could help. So,
okay.
and it's event any adventure. So, doesn't that let me do it even on yours? Yeah.
Yes.
Because you did that with the jelly babies. So.
Yes. So does it take a Sonic Charge to do it?
Nope, sure
Oh,
doesn't.
you just do it.
It's fish fingers and custard. Event any adventure. Reroll any black die.
All right, so let's...
So
All right.
we'll see what you get. All right. So you need what? 2 speech. You've got 1 speech.
Yep.
No fists.
Nope.
So what are you
I'm going
allowed
to
to
use
reroll?
Barbara's ability to reroll all black. So I'll reroll these blacks. No. I'm going to use Clara's ability to reroll 1 black.
Okay.
Darn.
Fish fingers and custard.
Well, wait.
Do you want me to do that?
Because I need two things. I need another speech bubble, and I need a fist.
A fist.
I think I'm just...
Yeah.
I don't have what I need. So I fail.
Did you get your sonic charges at the beginning of your turn?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, well.
Well, okay, yeah, let's use the fish fingers then and re-roll a black.
Okay.
If I roll a fist here, I can
Yeah.
use my 3 sonics.
To switch one of your others.
Yeah.
No.
Not a fist.
Oh, well.
All right, so I lose Barbara Wright.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
She just go back into the pile of companions?
Yes, I
Okay.
believe so. She goes on the bottom of the pile.
Well, that means I can still go get her. God, Andy. Take care of this thing.
Let me just double check that.
Now I just desperately want to clean your dice tray. Also, I need to get Allie to fix that. Hey, Sphere Song, how's it going? Good to see ya. Going pretty well. Glad to hear it.
Failure. Dismiss all part-time companions. So dismissed.
Failure.
When you dismiss a companion, remove the companion and shuffle this card back into the appropriate deck. When
It
you
can go on the
discard a
bottom pile.
companion,
Yeah.
it goes in the discard pile and is gone forever.
Well, I'm going to be going and finding her, so you can just leave her on the bottom of the deck, and I'll just take her
Okay.
back off the bottom of the deck.
So, yes, I failed.
Because she's linked to Susan, so.
Add 1 Dalek marker to the location.
Oh.
And complete the action listed for fail. So-
Move the Dalek ship forward 2 spaces.
Sorry, I did not do well there.
It's okay. It's okay.
But you have defeated the Silurians, so we put a new thing here.
Yeah.
New dilemma.
Yes.
All right, what do you want to do?
Um,
Do you want to try and recruit? You're gonna have to lose 1 die because of the
that's
Dalek.
fine. That's okay. I think I'm willing to do that. Here I come. So let's...
Let me make sure that I'm correct. Did you get your 2 timey-wimeys?
No, I didn't. Give me my
Two
tiny wine,
Sonics?
my Sonics. I need my Sonic charges, Andy. I've got my 4 black dice. I've got a blue. I get 1 more black.
Oh, I missed
What?
a rule.
What?
You may discard a black die, reducing the size of your dice pool to re-roll all of your dice.
What? What?
That would make things easier. Oh well.
Well,
Okay.
that's nice to know about. All right.
All right. So
So are you right about what the Dalek does?
yeah. So you must remove a further die for each Dalek marker at the Doctor's current
Okay.
location.
And then I'm going to swap out these 2 for these.
So how many dice do you have total?
I have 5.
Okay, that's not a lot. Oh, did you get your companion?
No, I need her. Here's
The whole
Barb.
point of coming
Bruh.
here.
Hey,
She does
Barb.
not give you anything extra, but she does let you exchange blacks for greens. We're having the same problem though, which is that we need a fist.
Yeah, I think I'm going to swap out. You know what? I'm not too worried about the greens, the
Yeah.
speech, because I've got 2 blue.
And you can re-roll one of them.
Yeah, and I can No, I don't know.
I thought Susan let you re-roll. Oh no, she
She
lets you
lets me
exchange.
re-roll. Yeah, she
Okay.
lets me. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna roll. We're gonna see what we get.
Yeah. Well, I see 1 speech bubble.
That is annoying, so we'll put that there.
You can re-roll re-roll a black with...
So,
You can re-roll all black.
yep. So I'm going to re-roll all black and see what I get. I'm just going to put these over here for now.
Speech. You can re-roll one black.
No.
Not a fist.
Not a fist.
And then you can spend 3 sonics to change it to
To
a
make
fist.
it a fist, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Now, that's a fist.
Is there a maximum sonic charge you can have?
Yes.
Is it 4?
I think
5?
it's like, yeah, I think it's maybe 4 or 5.
Maximum 5. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, jeez. You should have had...
Oh. He lets me re-roll any one die. Give me back my Sonics.
re-roll a black.
Yeah.
Here, just roll a black and see what you get.
Nope.
Oh well. Same
Put
thing.
my Sonics back.
Yeah, so at the setup, he starts with the doctor who goes last.
And then he gets passed off.
At the start of the Dalek turn, which we just skipped, the doctor with K9 gives the marker to another doctor. So
Sure, whatever.
what happens on the Dalek turn, which we just skipped? Advance the Dalek ship 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Oh. I should have had one more Sonic token.
Oh?
Barbara gives me an extra Sonic token.
Ooh, handy.
Or no, Susan gives me an extra Sonic token. Barbara lets me draw a timey-wimey card if I'm with the first doctor during the prepare step.
Ah, so now that she's a companion, you can do that during your prepare step. That's
Exactly.
handy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Earth Present,
Do it.
where I am encountering the Teller.
No, it's greens and blues.
If we were playing with time locked, we
Yeah.
cannot change the die faces.
Yeah, well,
We can re-roll
screw
but
that.
not change the die faces. Oh, I didn't get my Sonics.
Get your Sonics, Andy.
Okay. So I need lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I start with 4 black and 1 blue. I'm with the 11th Doctor, so I get another blue and I get 1 green. That's my die pool.
And you can change a
That's-
black to blue with Clara.
That's 7. Yeah, let's do that. Change black to blue.
Oh, sorry. I was hoarding dice.
All right, I've got 7 dice,
Gotcha.
ready to go.
Do it. I really like this game.
Yeah,
It's a great
it's always
game.
fun. And it's cooperative, so it's not super stressful. Oh, did you beat that Dalek?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Goodbye, Dalek.
Does that mean the Vord go away, too?
Yes.
Cool. All right. You need 2 ideas. You've got 2 ideas.
Okay, I need a speech.
You've got a speech.
I need
Yep.
2 runs.
You have no runs.
Okay.
What can you re-roll?
I can re-roll 1 black.
Okay, well, here's black to re-roll.
Nope.
That's a speech.
So, do I discard a black die to re-roll my whole die pool? I think I do.
Yeah, I think you do.
Because I've only got 3 hits out of 5.
Yeah.
So, re-roll. Oh, there's a fist.
2 ideas.
Yep. A speech. A
Run.
I need 1 more run.
Yep.
All right, so I spend 3 Sonics to give myself a run. Bingo. I win.
Yay.
All right. So, reward, advance 1 square. Draw 1 timey-wimey card. Oh, I didn't hire a companion. Oh, well, I would have had to spend a Sonic charge.
Ugh.
Have to remember companions. They're a key.
Yeah.
You really need them.
And we need... All right.
It's my new timey-wimey card.
Ooh. What'd you get?
I got a Fez. Fezzes are
Fizzes
cool.
are cool now. The overlay still says Spoopy Overboss.
Oh. I can fix that.
It's not Spoopy Overboss. We did that last week. That was really fun. Overboss is a great game.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. So tired.
There, fixed. All right, so now it's Dalek time. And I get K9.
Ah, yeah. Here, have K9. Okay.
Back to you.
All right. I think I'm going to try and go somewhere off of Earth.
Okay. So,
And I get another Sonic because I have Susan. And in the prepare step, I get to draw a timey-wimey card.
so did you draw 3 Sonics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I take a timey-wimey card. Ooh. Okay.
All right, so at this location, we have the Malignant Animus. Oh, actually, sorry. Does it
Yeah,
have linked?
yeah, it's got to have linked stuff.
Well, it
well,
doesn't
that-
have to have linked stuff.
It doesn't?
No, but sometimes they will.
Okay. These look horrible.
So it's Mondas, which is the Dalek homeworld, I believe.
No.
No. Is it the
It's a
Cyber?
cyber-
It's a Cyberman.
yeah, it's a
It's
Cyberman.
a Cyberman homeworld.
It's got a picture of Cyberman on it. This is horrible. I don't have any way of getting red dice.
Yeah. So you probably want to go for the Dalek insurrection.
God, that's so many dice. What's my reward for that side?
Move your TARDIS forward 2 spaces and draw 2 timey-wimey cards.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It's not a bad failure. It's draw a new location and place a Dalek marker on it. Like, it's not the worst. Okay, my temporary companion is...
Oh, if you spend a Sonic.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is Idris TARDIS. Really good one, too.
Spirit Song says, I don't want to be deleted.
Plus 3 black dice, and I get to swap out and re-roll any. She's really good.
She's really good, and one of my favorite episodes. I absolutely love The Doctor's Wife. That is such a good episode.
Okay.
What's her quote?
No, I just wanted to say, hello. Hello, Doctor. It's so very, very nice to meet you. All right. 4. 1. 1. 3.
All right, you've got more than 8, so you have to choose some to discard down to 8.
Yeah. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just discard a black.
Okay.
All right. So now I get to swap out some. So I definitely want to swap out 3 of these for greens. I'm going to swap out one of these.
Oh, did we roll the TARDIS die to see if you
No.
got there?
Yes.
Okay.
One of these for a blue. One of these for a red.
Mm-hmm. It's a green for a red, right? Oh, no, it's a black for a green or a red. Okay.
Yeah, it's a black for a green or a blue and a black for a green or a red.
Okay.
So,
right, that's a good dice pool, I think.
I think it is. And I'm going to, can I put equipment on before I roll?
Oh, yes, that's during your beginning of the turn phase.
There, electric guitar. I get to re-roll a black if I'm any other doctor but the 12th.
Okay.
So I figure it's good to have. Okay. Let's try this.
When I failed, should I have regenerated? I probably should have.
We'll find out.
I'll look it up while you do this.
Okay. So. Running man. Running man. Idea. Well, that was an idea. Idea. Speech. All right, so all I need is a fist.
No, I think there must be fail conditions where you regenerate if you fail a particular mission. Because I don't regenerate just for failing.
Okay.
You need a fist?
I need a fist. First thing we're going to do is use my Susan reroll to reroll a black. Nope.
Idris lets you reroll
Any.
all black?
Any.
Oh, any.
Barbara lets me reroll all black.
Ah.
I don't remember what this green was. Because I changed it when I took it out of the thing.
Yeah. All right, this is the Idris reroll?
Yeah. Nope.
Still not a fist.
I get to do one from that.
Yep. On fist. Yay! You did it! Huh.
Fist.
You defeated Mondas Past.
Wow. All right.
So
that
as your reward, you move forward twice.
Boop. Boop.
Which means we get a time anomaly because you passed the time anomaly thing.
But before we do that, let's just keep doing this.
Yep.
And draw 2 timey-wimey cards.
Excellent, excellent.
Ooh. Well, if we keep some sonic charges up, Andy, we get... we have a way of getting rid of a Dalek marker if we are desperate. So question for you. Hey, how's it going?
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks for using the shield. So this says, at the end of your turn, you must draw 2 timey-wimey cards and discard Idris.
Oh, so you get 2 more and
she goes away even though I won?
Yeah. Well, she is super powerful.
Easy come,
and
easy go.
That's very much in flavor for Idris.
Yeah.
She's a 1-episode companion.
Yeah.
But you have so many timey-wimey cards.
do.
Is there a max?
I don't know.
I don't think there's a max hand size for timey-wimey cards. Let me double check.
Interesting. I have so many.
I do not think there's a max hand size. We'll just play it as if there's not.
Cool. Sounds good to me. Okay. I believe, this goes away because I beat it.
Yep.
We get a time anomaly.
You're still here.
Yes, I am. Time anomaly?
If at the end of your turn you have more than 4, discard down to 4.
Okay. Discard this. I'm going to discard that.
All right. And our time anomaly is
I remember
the
these
Dalek invasion of Earth.
I remember these sucking
Effect.
a lot.
All Doctor's maximum dice pool is reduced to 6 dice. At the start of the Dalek turn, move the Dalek ship forward 1 additional space. So that rots. And it's going to require a lot of red.
These.
Yeah, I know.
I hate these. Sphere Song says that in their copy of Super Sketch House Rules says that players named Amanda have no max hand size.
Oh, wow. Good rule. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. I get
so
2 Sonics. And I have to decide. Oh, I'm going to install. Am I going to install?
I don't know. What are you going to install?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm going to discard this timey-wimey card because I'm the TARDIS that's behind here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make sense for me to have it.
Okay.
And I'm going to discard it to get a companion. But where am I going? I'm not going to the Malignant Animus.
No, not
I need companions. So I'm going to go back to
we
Earth
need
Past.
red dice is what we need.
Now Earth Past is...
The House TARDIS Eater.
Oh, wow.
Well then.
Has a linked thing, which is Idris, which she's not there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Fail, you discard 2 companions and move the Dalek ship forward 2 spaces.
Ouch. Okay, that's fine.
It's gross.
So I get an Earth companion.
Yeah.
I get the Brigadier.
Brigadier! And he gives you red dice, Andy.
Gives me red dice.
Perfect.
All right, so let's get my dice pool set. Remember, I have a max dice pool of 6.
6 dice.
Youch. Okay. So I start with 4 black, 1 blue. Clara gives me 1 green and
a blue.
1 blue. The Brig gives me 1 red.
And then you get to swap out.
Yeah. Swap 1 for a red. Swap 1 for a blue. No, I've got 2 blue. I think I'm okay.
You can swap another for a red.
I could.
Yeah, but you also
only,
need, you only need 1 red.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Getting rid of 2 black dice. First roll.
I'm glad that wasn't out when I had Idris. Who gave me like all those extra dice. That would have been really frustrating. All right.
Well, I've got the idea.
Use that for the red. Use like that there.
Okay. I have my idea. Do I have a run? I don't have a run.
No, you don't
I
have
don't
a
have
run.
a speech bubble.
And you don't have a speech. Okay.
Clara lets me re-roll a black.
Yep. Put these 3 over here. That's a run.
That's a run. Are there speech bubbles on the reds? No.
No.
Dang it. Well, the Brig lets me re-roll a red.
So re-roll a red and then... No, annoying. You don't have any way.
What do I need? I need...
You have sonic tokens.
I do.
Yeah.
I only need the speech bubble.
Yeah, you only need the speech bubble,
So
and
I
that's...
spend 3 sonics.
And now that's
make
a speech
that
bubble.
a speech bubble. I win!
Hooray.
So the Brigadier becomes my companion.
Yeah. I think you got to go here next.
I think that's it. I don't think I move or anything.
No.
I defeated House TARDIS Eater.
Good. God, I never knew Hugh Laurie was such an asshole.
All right. So we don't actually need to beat this. During the end phase, you discard any locations that don't have a Doctor or Dalek in them.
Yeah.
So finish.
It's more that this one lets us move our TARDIS forward 2 spaces, so it would get you ahead.
Yeah.
Like, we need ways for us to move forward.
Yeah.
Or we need ways for it to move backward.
Well, that was good. That got me red dice. So if you call on me to assist you, or I can go there to try and take care of that.
Yeah, because I don't have any way of getting red dice right now, and I really think we need to get rid of this. It's horrible.
Yeah, being reduced to 6 dice makes things hard. All right, so your turn. Oh, I'm sorry, Dalek turn.
Yeah.
Blah. Now it's your turn. And you have our buddy K9.
Can I have the K9 rules?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so hold on. I get instead of rolling the TARDIS dice, you may draw a location tile and just move to it.
Oh, cool. So you don't have to
If I do, I also draw a timey-wimey card.
Sweet. Well, let's get going, Doctor.
Yeah, fine. Let's
Where are you
do
going?
that.
You're going to Shada.
I'm going to Shada.
Does it have any linked areas?
Nope.
Okay. Do we reveal the dilemmas? I think we revealed the dilemmas when we put Shada out.
Oh, Marty's right. So, the Santarans.
Santar Ha!
Yeah, whatever. And the Time Meddler. Very imaginative.
I think Fanon is that was the first appearance of the Master.
Yeah, probably.
He was the second Doctor thing, wasn't he? I thought he was the second Doctor, but whatever.
Doesn't matter. Okay. So, that's a thing.
And you get to go there.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. You got very excited about this.
I did. I got very excited about that.
So, I get 3 timey-wimey tokens because I got an extra.
What?
Or it's 3 Sonic tokens.
3 Sonics.
Because I have an extra from Susan.
Fantastic.
And I get to draw a timey-wimey card from Barbara. Interesting. TARDIS Memory Bank. I can spend 2 Sonic charges to equip this. And when I spend a black die to re-roll all my dice, I may choose 1 die not to re-roll.
Let's see what the order of operations is here. Prepare. Yep. Sonic charge tokens.
Yep. Got
uninstall equipment.
Okay.
Install equipment.
Uh-huh.
Dismiss companions. So when does it say you get that extra timey-wimey card? Is it at the beginning?
Prepare. During the prepare step.
Okay. So I'm going to say you get that at the beginning of your prepare and you have it available to
I can equip
it.
During the same... Yeah, I'm still in the same phase.
Yeah.
So I could spend 2 Sonic tokens to equip it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that.
What does it let you do?
When I spend a black die to re-roll all my dice, I can choose 1 die not to re-roll.
Oh, handy. Yeah.
So it lets me sort of sculpt my re-roll, which is nice. It also means I have that in there and I don't have to discard any of my other timey-wimey cards at the end of my turn.
Now, the sad thing about Shada is that it has a lot of things that require red.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the present, though, because it only requires 2 red, and those arrows can also be found on other dice.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to Shot a Present, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so
If you would like, do you want to attempt to bring in another companion? You could discard a timey-wimey card to get a temporary companion.
Yes. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna discard this. We're gonna see what alien companion I get. Nissa!
Ah,
Oh,
no Janus Thorns.
she's linked with Adric and Tegan Javanka. Anyway, I get to re-roll any blue die, and I get to just turn something to an idea. I also get to just turn a black die to a run.
You need an idea for this.
Yeah, so that's helpful. That's very helpful.
She's not a full-time companion yet.
That's right. She'll go down like that
Okay.
for now. Okay, so
Dice pool.
I realize I have a cap at 6.
Yeah, but you first
Let
get
me
to
build my
yeah.
pool first. 1. Okay. Well, that's my 6. So I'm going to swap out this for a blue.
Greens can have arrows as well.
Yeah. And this for a green. And this for a green. Because I have I basically have my pick of blues and greens. There. 2 of each.
Okay, sounds good.
Seems decent.
Oh, wait, before you do this, do you want me to help? In which case, from afar, I can,
You can add a die.
red die to the die pool, but you lose a die from your die pool. And I can re-roll a red die
Yeah.
with the brig,
You know what? Yes. So I'm going to put a black down.
and I'll take a red.
Okay.
All right, so rolling time. Well, I got a fist.
Good, because I needed one.
Just remember that's mine.
Fist. How about we do that? Idea. Speech. Arrows.
We got it in one roll.
We got it.
Chat, we got it in one roll. Oh, that was gorgeous. All right, so
Yeah.
since you
this game
called
has
on
a
help from
lot of
afar-
deep lore. It's
Oh, yeah.
really good. Doesn't the Dalek ship have to move because I got help?
No,
Oh.
help from afar. If you don't think to do so, discard a sonic charge or timey-wimey card and choose another player to help you.
I discarded a... Oh, no, that was to get
a
a companion. Also, now I get to keep Nissa.
Yes. Or a sonic charge.
Yeah, let's discard a Sonic.
Okay.
Because I get bonus Sonics anyway.
So helping from afar, I have a dice pool of 1.
Yep.
The doctor who is being helped has a dice pool removed by 1, lowered by 1.
Yep.
If you succeed, the helping doctor draws 1 timey-wimey card.
Yay!
On a failure, the helping doctor discards a sonic charge or a timey-wimey card.
So I get to move my ship forward 2 spaces.
Nice. Another time anomaly. That's
Yeah,
annoying.
I know.
We haven't cleared the first one.
Yeah, well, you're, I think, better equipped to do that than I am. And I draw a timey-wimey card. Resourceful Clara. I can transfer this on my adventure to you after I use it to add a blue die to your pool.
Nice. Adds a blue die.
Yeah, it adds 1 blue.
Shut up, computer.
So yeah, that goes away.
Yep.
I can go back
This
to
goes
Shada.
away.
Yeah, because we weren't on it.
Shada when the walls fell.
Wow.
Sorry. So we have a second time anomaly.
Yeah, it sucks.
Things are getting tough out here. Genesis of the Dalek.
Ew.
It's a task.
What do we have to do?
Dalek markers on the table exterminate 2 dice instead of 1. At the start of each Dalek turn, draw a new location and place a Dalek marker on it.
Well, let's get rid of that fast, because we don't have any out right now.
Place a challenge marker on this card, or a progress marker each time a doctor succeeds in a challenge on a location with a Dalek marker. Discard this once it has 2 progress markers on it.
Ew.
Right now it's not affecting us because there's no Daleks.
Yeah, there's nothing out right now.
I'm going to go there because we need to get rid of
Yeah, let's
this.
get rid of that. It's really annoying.
So I think I don't have to roll the TARDIS die to go to...
No, to go to a time anomaly? No,
Time
I think
anomaly.
you just get to go there. Because the TARDIS knows you need to.
They do not have dilemma cards. Do not require the TARDIS die.
Yep.
Allow doctors to recruit their companions from either the Earth or Alien companion deck.
Neat.
Do not receive Dalek markers when a doctor fails. Okay. So I really want to get rid of this so we have all 8 dice back.
I mean, I don't get 8 dice, but sure.
I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
But first, I get 2 Sonics. I kind of want to keep my 3 Sonics, so I'm not going to equip anything. I am going to discard a card to recruit a companion. I'm going to discard this Fez.
They're cool, but maybe not so useful.
And I'm going to recruit an Earth companion, because I can recruit either.
Mm-hmm.
The Brigadier is linked to any unit companion. So I'm going to grab... I could get Ian... No, Ian's not unit. I could get Petronella Osgood, Kate Stewart, or Sarah Jane Smith. I'm going to have Kate Stewart join me.
Okay. It's a whole lot of red you can manipulate there. That's
Exactly.
good. That's
that
good.
Was my, that was my
I like
thought.
it. I like it. Now here's a question for you.
Yes.
Do you want my help from afar?
I may well. For
Because,
the green.
well, also I get an automatic switch a black to a run.
Oh. Okay.
So think about that as well.
Sure. Then yes, I will call on your help from afar by discarding this TARDIS library.
Neat.
So let's build our pool. I have
Okay.
a pool of 5, you have a pool of 1.
Yep.
So I start with 4, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1,
I'll take a black
plus
because
1.
I can.
And then I
So-
have to discard down to 5.
What would you prefer I guarantee you? A run or an idea or a science?
It's an either or.
It's an either or. This one lets me spin a black to a run, and this lets me spin a blue to an idea. Can I see the rules for a second?
Yeah. I've got 3 Sonics, so I can adjust something. I think I need the run more.
Okay.
We'll find out. I mean, but yeah, you can guarantee me a run if you keep a black die.
Right. Yep.
All right, so we've got our dice pools set. Ready to roll?
Ready to roll.
Oh, I am
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
What do we need?
Everything.
Boop. Boop. This idea helps me not. I did not
None
get
of
a
these.
run.
Yeah. You didn't get a run.
I can
Yeah.
re-roll a blue.
Okay. Let's put these down here. I'm switching this. There's your
I got
idea.
my science.
Do we have a way of re-rolling either of these?
I can re-roll a black with Clara.
I
Who
can
has-
I can re-roll a black, and I can re-roll all black.
But you don't have a black. You only had the. Well, you had the one black.
I had the one black that I
Yeah,
can
which you
spin
already-
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me re-roll my black and see what I roll.
Okay.
We'll say you didn't actually change that already.
Yeah. Speech.
No, I don't need that. So what do we need right now?
A run. A single run.
Yeah, I'll just spend the 3.
Okay.
Boop. That's a run. We win.
Yeah.
We prevented the Dalek invasion of Earth.
Hooray.
Excellent. So on a success, when that is cleared, Kate Stewart is now a full-time companion of mine. Reward. Draw 2 timey-wimey cards. Move your TARDIS forward 2 spaces. Nice. I needed timey-wimey cards because I just discarded a bunch of them. Boop, boop. Then it's the Daleks' turn. Boop. I'm just sort of in my TARDIS somewhere in anomalous space. Yes, Mr. Burney, you're absolutely right. Stop and Shop needs to dress their robot up as a TARDIS or as a Dalek. Chat, for anybody who doesn't know, Mr. Burney's wife dressed this Halloween as the Stop and Shop robot, which is hilarious. I haven't seen pictures, but he described it. Basically, she was a foot taller and had googly eyes. Oh, not your wife. Okay, sorry. Another kid's mom. Gotcha. Still hilarious.
Okay.
All right, so I did the Dalek thing.
Yep.
I get K9.
Yep.
It is now...
K9 would allow me to re-roll any one die.
That's right. We have to remember K9 is helpful.
Yeah. K9 is very helpful.
It is your turn.
Okay.
You are currently on Shada.
Yeah. Also, it is 9 o'clock, so
Okay.
let's think about what we want to do with that.
Yeah.
Okay. First, prepare.
No, we did not succeed against a Dalek, so we don't...
Right, because we don't have any Daleks out right now,
Which is
so...
a situation I quite enjoy.
Can I just go to another location?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
So get your timey or
Instead
your
of-
sonic charges.
So I get my 3 Sonics.
Oh, that's right. 3 sonics.
And
get a
then I get a
timey-wimey
timey-wimey card off of Barbara. Oh. So this is an event, and it's a prepare event. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it and spend 2 Sonic tokens. Move each other player's TARDIS 1 space forward or backward, and my TARDIS forward 1 space.
Thank you. No reason not to.
Yeah, like, why wouldn't I do that?
Well, you have to spend 2 sonics to do it.
Well, yeah, but why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
Like, if I have the Sonics to spend, I might as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not finishing this. I would
No.
say let's try to reach this time anomaly.
Sure.
and count that as the end. If we can reach that time anomaly before the Dalek ship reaches it, I'd say that's good for
Count that as a
tonight.
win? Sure.
Yeah. Next, I'm just going to go somewhere.
Sure. So the next location is Storm Cage in the future, or Demon's Run, also in the future.
Okay.
Does it have linked dilemmas? Yes.
Linked.
That one has a linked dilemma.
It's not a linked dilemma. It's linked River Song.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where she is.
Right.
Apparently.
Well, if I want to... Well, we're both full of companions.
Yeah, I am
You'd have
full
to discard
of
a companion to grab River.
boneless. So that's the future. I'm actually
boneless.
pretty well equipped for that.
And we have
But
the
this is
woman
like
who lived.
super simple, right? Yeah. Herc. Either discard one companion or move the Dalek ship forward 3 spaces if you fail.
But if you succeed, the reward is move your TARDIS forward 3 spaces and move the Dalek ship forward 2 spaces.
Well, that would finish.
That would finish the game, so you could go there.
Yeah, and I only need...
Do you want to summon me by discarding a timey-wimey? Or, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Okay, I'm going to contribute 1 red to the die, or I'm going to have a pool of 1 red.
Okay, I'm going to discard that.
Build your pool of 5. Oh, no, we got rid of that.
Yeah, we got rid of that, but I only get 6 anyway because only one of my companions adds a die to my pool. So I get my 4 black dice, I get a blue die, then I get another black from Susan, and then I get to play around. So I'm going to...
You need blues.
Yeah, which one did I go to? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need blues, so I'm basically just going to swap out a bunch of these for blues. I get to swap out 3 of them for blues. There aren't enough blues. What else has ideas on it?
Well, black dice too.
Yeah, I suppose. So I'll just keep a black.
All right. Ready to roll? Oh, you have
Yeah.
to. You have a max of 7, but you've got 6 dice, so it's fine. Ready to go. What'd you get?
I got my 2 ideas,
Okay.
and I need a fist.
All right. So I'm going to use the Brigadier's reroll a red.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm going to use K9's reroll. I remembered it that time. Nope. I'm
Did
out
you
of
get to
rerolls.
re-roll with Kate Stewart? You get to re-roll
Oh, you're right.
a red?
Kate gets to reroll a red. Damn.
Wow!
3 rerolls. How many fists are on this? It's half fists. Ah, man.
Well, I get to re-roll all of my blacks
Okay.
with Barbara Wright. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Not a single fist among them.
Mm.
Then I get to re-roll
1 black.
1 black.
1 in 6 chance.
I don't like it. Nope.
Okay. I think we're out of rolls.
Yeah, I
so
think
you
we
spend
are.
your Sonics.
Oh, wait. I get to re-roll 1 more with my electric guitar.
Ah, excellent.
Nope.
Nope. Wow, we've re-rolled a lot and not gotten that fist. Doctor's not big into fighting.
Not these ones, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spend
look.
3.
It's a fist.
It's a fist. We win.
We win.
Move forward 3. Let's find out what that time anomaly is, just out of curiosity.
And I'm glad we
Artist moves
didn't.
Forward 2.
Yep. Neat. So what is that time anomaly?
Anomaly. It is into the Dalek. It's a location. Effect.
Gross.
Doctors moving to a location that is not a time anomaly must discard 2 Sonic tokens or 1 timey-wimey card. reward for beating it, and it's really challenging because it requires 7 dice to even play. But the reward for beating it is move the Dalek ship back 1 space and move your TARDIS forward 2 spaces. On a fail, move the Dalek ship forward 1 space. So,
what's Tegan like?
hello, Hobo Hobby.
Hello.
Welcome. Nominally. Nominally.
No.
An anomaly. I love this game. This game is so good. We really have to play with all the expansions because we've got all the expansions. What happened?
I'm supposed to be able to get Tegan.
Tegan's an alien. Or no, you're right.
She's from
on
Earth.
She must be a companion in one of the expansions.
But why would she be on Nissa's card?
I don't know.
Like, Adric's not in here?
Well, Adric is definitely an alien.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. He is an alien. Why is Vastra on Earth?
There's Adric.
Okay. Well, then where's Tegan?
I don't know. Are we missing Tegan?
We're missing Tegan.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Thanks for the bits.
Well, I think we're going to end the
We're
stream
gonna call
there.
it. Yeah.
Amanda is going to be reading on her stream in about 20 minutes. About 50 minutes. Sorry. At 10 p.m. Eastern, Amanda will be over at twitch.tv/MerrimanLion, where she will be reading some more of Terry Pratchett's The
Is
Night
this
Watch.
one that we would suggest? Yes.
Absolutely. This is one of our favorite games.
Hobo Hobie, this is really an
I assumed
excellent...
it was Hobby.
It's only got 1B.
Oh, okay.
You can correct me. This is a fantastic Doctor Who game. It's got a ton of replayability, which is awesome, because the combinations of dilemmas and events, so you've got like these location cards, these location things, and each one of them has like sets of dice and rewards for finishing them, and then they combine with a randomly drawn dilemma for that place. So you stick that there, and that tells you if you're in Shada's past, you're going to be dealing with the Suntarans and you need this combination of dice. This is your reward, but this is your failure. But this might also end up being over here. So it's a different set of dice that you would need to do it. Or maybe you'd end up with this over here. So it's got a ton of replayability stuff, which is really cool. And we didn't do it in this game, but it is possible to regenerate. And what happens when you regenerate is you swap out your doctor
For the next Doctor.
for the next doctor in line. And depending on which doctors you're playing with, the base game comes with 4 doctors, and they're not like in like order.
Yeah, it's
so
the
it comes with
first Doctor, the 4th Doctor,
and then the
11th
12th,
and 12th.
yeah, 11th and 12th, except for in the new edition, it's 11th and 13th.
You're right. Yep.
So, and each of those have different abilities. So, like the first Doctor here allowed me to just go places and draw timey-wimey cards, which was awesome. He starts out with 4 black dice, which are your basic dice, and a blue die. And then different companions will add dice to your pool and also let you change black dice into different colored dice, and then sometimes change your rolls to certain things or re-roll certain dice.
And if you're a fan of games with cool miniatures,
Oh God, they're so good.
Amanda painted these. They come unpainted.
Yeah, they come
But
gray.
here you can see Tom Baker with scarf and hat, looking very Tom Baker. You can't see it here, but Amanda painted eyeballs on these, and Tom's eyes ended up looking a little wild, which is perfect. Because Tom Baker looks like a crazy person. So
Get a bug eyes, man.
sorry about the bug eyes. Can you pass me your timey-wimey card?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Put these away.
You get timey-wimey cards, so you get different equipment. The equipment lets you do different things. There are event timey-wimey cards.
I don't remember where we got it, but we got a K9 promotional
Yeah, and the K9 is great. But yeah, and there are also expansions that have different doctors, so you can get pretty much every doctor except the War Doctor right now, and different companions, so you can get a ton of different companions. And those add different abilities and cards to the game, and they also add locations and dilemmas, I believe. And the whole idea is that you are trying to reach, the Dalek ship starts here,
on Skaro.
you start here, and you're trying to reach Gallifrey before the Daleks do. And there are time anomalies along the way that are going to make the game harder for you. You can play without them if you... I would say the first time you play without them and just try a very vanilla game.
There's supposed to be 4 time anomalies in in a full game. We played with 3 time anomalies.
Yeah. So yeah, the mechanic of the game is really cool. There's a lot of mix and match going on, and it's done very elegantly, which I like. It does take up a lot of physical space on a table, so you want to make sure you play it on a nice big table, like we are, because you're going to end up with a lot of locations out. Worth it just for the miniatures, 100%. The base game, I believe they come in plastic. I think that's still true of the newer version.
I don't know. I haven't cracked it.
But the expansions are all resin, so they're a little brittler. Which, if you do get it and you get the expansion with Clara, don't try to bend Clara into shape. Just leave her be, because she will snap at the ankles.
It's happened multiple times.
Yeah, it's happened multiple times. It is a really fun game, though. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. This copy, it actually belongs to my friend Susan. I need to ship this to her. She has now moved twice since I painted it for her.
She's in Texas. So.
She's in Texas now, so I need to ship this to her. I just keep not getting around to it, but I will be painting another copy at some point. But yeah, it's really fun. And there's a lot of...
And if you're a Whovian...
Yeah, and there's a lot of silly manipulation that you can do where you play around with the dice. And
it's full of great quotes.
Tons of quotes, tons of lore, tons of flavor. The flavor of what you do with the dice. So the dice have 6 different potential sides. You've got ideas. You've got running away. You've got
names.
Science. Well, science is definitely science. An idea is, I think, idea.
Running, cunning is ideas.
Oh, sure, whatever.
The speech bubble is diplomacy.
Cunning.
The science is science.
Diplomacy, science.
The arrows are tactics, and the fist is strength.
Yeah. And different doctors have different strengths. So like the first doctor has just basic black dice and 1 blue die, and the blue die specializes in science and ideas. Science and like, I have a plan sort of ideas. Whereas some of the other doctors might have more physical strength to them. Like they were known for getting into fights maybe a little bit more.
Red dice.
Yeah. So different doctors and different companions have dice that work well. Like the Brigadier added a bunch of red dice to Andy's pool because he comes with a bunch of physical force. So he lets you swap out your black dice for red dice. So you get to manipulate your dice pool, which is great. And you get to then manipulate your rolls after you've rolled. And there are different restrictions that happen with that. Here, got more of those.
Yep.
We'll go on your Christmas list for sure. Excellent. You are welcome. Thank you for watching and hanging out. Because you are new here, and welcome, you will see down in the corner below me our counter, our ticker for Extra Life. So this Saturday at noon Eastern, we are going to be kicking things off in the game store at Battleground Games and Hobbies in Abington, Massachusetts. But we will be streaming from there.
Yes.
So we will be online on this channel, like I said, noon Eastern.
Raising funds for Boston Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
And
The Children's Miracle Network hospitals, Boston being our particular hospital, because it's local to us. And we will be then, once things sort of quiet down at the store for the night, we do have a crew staying the night in the store. But once things quiet down in the store, Andy and I will be streaming from home. Yeah, there are actually people in the store. There are people in the store all the time. We're doing a hybrid this year, Sphere Song. So the beginning of it is going to be in the store, and then we'll transition to me and Andy here in our home. We'll probably throw to Pi at some point to do some Jackbox.
our friend Andrew is going to be playing
Andrew's going to be
Thieves.
doing Sea of Thieves. I'm going to be doing my regular bedtime story stream, and we'll probably host that. And if you are interested in donating, you can use the link that we just
in the
put in the
chat.
chat. There are also incentives that you can donate towards. Yeah, show off Bellicor, Andy. This is one of the incentives that you can donate for. You can put in, was it a $10
Yep,
donation?
a $10 donation gets you on the list
Yeah,
to
earmark-
potentially win this Bellicor. It's not. He looks more green than he is.
Yeah, he's definitely not quite as green as on that camera. But there are some really great incentives up for grabs. There is painting from Andy. He will paint some minis for you.
If you're a fan of Doctor Who, there is a bigger on the inside scarf.
Yeah, so my boss at work was like, hey, would you want me to knit something as a craft for this charity event? And I was like, sure, what are you thinking to knit? And she's like, I found this really cool shawl called Bigger on the Inside. And it's done with this TARDIS blue yarn, and it has these like TARDISes knit into it. It's very cool. So it's at the store right now, but we're gonna bring it home and show it off on camera. And you can either donate in person at the store, or you can donate online towards that, and we're gonna figure out a way to draw for that. It deserves a lot of donations. It deserves a lot of tickets because it is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And if you look up a Bigger on the Inside like shawl on Ravelry, you can find what the shawl looks like. This is just a scarf, but it's done so that the TARDISes are vertically sort of standing when the scarf is around your neck. It's really gorgeous, and my boss is an amazing knitter. Unfortunately, she knits British, so she can't help me because I knit continental, so that's always horrible. But she is amazing, and the scarf is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, there's a bunch of great incentives.
I'm donating 3 miniatures to be painted, miniatures to be provided by the person who wants them painted. But if you provide me the mini, I will paint it to your specs as best of my ability. There are photos up of some of my painting abilities. Obviously, I did the Doctor Who figures. I've also done figures from Dark Crystal, Fallout, Labyrinth, the Highlander board game, the trucks from, there are no pictures of the trucks from Wasteland Express Delivery Service, which are such a tiny scale. I did the mechs for a friend of mine from
Starship Samurai.
Starship Samurai, that's the game. Santorini, I did a friend's version, copy of Santorini, including a marbling effect on the Golden Fleece, which I was really proud came out the way I wanted it. Yeah. So, and I've done a lot of other like little figures and stuff. So if that's something you are interested in, let us know.
Donation.
Yeah, it's a $5 donation
to potentially paint a figure for you.
It's something I would normally charge
if you're able to get
$30 and $50
to the store. There are, in addition to the scarf, there are a pair of custom-made wooden pens.
Ooh, yeah.
There's one that's in purple heartwood and one that's in African blackwood. They're very cool. Basically, one of the store regulars carved them on a lathe. They're very
That's
cool.
very cool. There's the ever popular Date with Derek.
He actually took that down.
He did.
Yeah, no date with Derek this year.
No Date with Derek.
If you want to date with Derek, you'll have to come in and play werewolf.
Well, that's a great date. If you are in the area and you want to participate in the Midnight Werewolf game, do be aware it is live, it is in person, it is in the store, so you're doing so at your own risk. Just be aware of that. You probably will want to wear a mask for that. We are probably not going to be streaming that. The sound is never good. We are never able to catch all of the argument that happens during Werewolf. So while it is an amazing spectacle, if you want to watch the werewolf game, you're going to have to do so in person at the store.
Yeah, Mr. Bernie, we declared a win. Bernie, we were still a ways away from Gallifrey, but we have to wrap things up because Amanda's reading in a little bit.
Getting it to me and back.
Yeah, shipping figures from Canada.
How heavy are they?
They're probably not very.
Because if it would be in foam, how many figures are there for Hero Quest Sphere Song?
For the core game?
Yeah.
I want to say there's like 6 or 7.
And Andy and I, after the store sort of quiets down for the night, we will be streaming from home and we will be up very late. And we're going to be playing audience play-along games for board games. We'll probably whip out Concept at some point. Maybe do some form of role-playing game of some kind.
I want to play the Blockbuster Party game, which is meant to be played as a group in a party situation, but I believe can be adapted well for online play if you have a sufficiently large online audience.
It's about to double, if memory serves. That's gross.
Yeah, the USPS, under the direction of its current head, is not in good shape. I'm sorry about that.
You do the core heroes, of which there are 4. Sphere Song, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
One of my... Yes, DeJoy. I hate him.
Sphere Song, I'm going to whisper at you, my friend, because...
I'm doing as one of my incentives, a $10 paint a crew thing. I've gotten a couple of donations for it, but not that many. So if you go to my Extra Life page, and you can just search for Andrew Pegweed. Actually, I think maybe the link that I posted is... No, that's just Battleground Games.
Yeah. But yeah, Sphere Song, let's talk. Because if you were to win, we could work on that. I would be willing to pay postage halfway for that.
Or pay return postage?
Yeah, I'd be willing to pay return postage, like half of the postage. I'd be perfectly happy to do that. So let's you and I have a conversation.
But yeah, custom painting. There's a custom art. If you have an original character or D&D character that you want art done for, Allison is going to be doing a custom art like your character on a comic book cover.
Like in comic book cover style.
Exactly.
Sort of deal.
Mike DeFont, another local comic book
awesome.
artist,
Thank you,
is
Lobster.
also donating a couple of prints to Extra Life. So there's a ton of cool stuff.
Yeah, there's some really, really cool incentives there.
And if you go into the store right now,
you
could donate right now and put things in envelopes, which is something you couldn't do last year.
Yeah. I'm a little bummed to, again, not be able to do the overnight in the store. We've done it in the past so many times. At some point...
Oh, thank you, Lobster. So the widget will take you to the team, and you can go to my page from there if you want to.
At some point in the morning, Insidious Pie and I will probably finally finish the thing that we started last Extra Life.
Building a Lego.
Which is doing Keep Talking and Nobody Legos, which is basically Pie has the instruction booklet for a Lego kit, but can't see the pieces. And I have the pieces, but can't see the instructions. And she's in her home and I'm in my home, and we're communicating online. And we're going to build a Lego kit together. We started it last year. I think we got the base done. And now we get to work on the bits and pieces. So Pi and I have a very good connection for that. So we do communicate really well.
It's eerie.
And at that hour of the morning, yeah. We're not doing it by Morse code.
Or in French.
All
right. I think we're going to wrap up, folks.
Yeah, that's why it's called Keep Talking and Nobody Legos. Bernie, that's the joke. I am excited to have you join us for this nonsense.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, Lobster.
The more the merrier.
Here's the thing. At that hour, after having been up all night, it's not easy. It takes a lot of concentration. And it's all my brain is capable of at that point. Introducing any joke about doing it in another language or communicating in any other way just makes my brain want to cry. And that's not actually fun for me. So let's not. Maybe you'll try to stream some Jackbox games. Yeah, talk with Andy and we'll see if we can coordinate schedule-wise.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. All right.
All right, folks. And Sphere Song, yes. When the game gets there, let's talk. And then we'll figure out shipping stuff. Okay?
Man, I want to play this game more. I love this game.
Because I would be more than happy to do some painting for you at some point. I like it. It's fun.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks. And we look forward to seeing you in Amanda's stream.
In half an hour.
twitch.tv/MerrimanLion. And here again at noon on Saturday the 6th. For the beginning of our Extra Life 25-hour gaming marathon.
That's right. It's 25 hours again. Daylight savings. Ha! Boo-ray.
Boo-ray. All right.
All right, folks.
I was
Good night.
Boo-earns.
Be seeing you.
And you.